Modern minimal architecture is a scam. The architecture that came specifically for skyscrapers that replaced the Gilded Age wonders of the late 1800s should go down as the biggest architectural hoax ever. Now, I'm not speaking about mid-century modernism because I feel like mid-century modernism has a certain charm and quaint ideology that really connected with that particular time of the Jetsons and futuristic designs and technology and having a microwave or an air conditioner in your home. But the idea of stripping down ornamentation, essentially the neoclassical elements that derive from Egypt, Greece, and Rome that were placed into buildings Vitruvian scale that really worked and really provided this level of emotion on large structures that really worked. Removing that was such a detrimental, I can't even put it in words what that really did. It really just stripped architecture of its emotion, and this is why architecture is not connected to culture now. And then what you got post that is postmodernism, essentially trying to gain what we had in the Gilded Age and prior years, but through the lens of modernism. And it just did not work. It was terrible. And now we're in some kind of pseudo modernism. I don't even know what aesthetic design age we're in from an architectural perspective. And so I always wonder like how things would have went if we were to design skyscrapers with the same level of ornamentation, but just through a more mid-century modern lens to derive and get that same charm. What would that have looked like? I'm interested to know what you guys think about this in the comments. I have many ideas regarding this. Obviously, we have tons of buildings now that are built in that modern, minimal, lifeless, emotionless design that I'm speaking of. But I think that we have to start having these conversations because these buildings are all up at 50, 60, 70 years of standing, right? And so scaffolding is constantly going at the base of these buildings, and cladding and technology have come a long way. Now, I'm not saying that we should change these buildings because they're already built. However, we should look at how we can study these buildings and potentially give these buildings a life if the public cares about it. Let me know how you feel about this in the comments.